All right, this is my second video for you DIY guys out there. Basically, I have a 94 Chevy 1500. That's it right there. That's the money maker, believe it or not. Anyway, I made a rookie mistake. Well, I actually forgot. I had a overheating issue not too long ago where I had a busted radiator hose and I changed it. Well, I wasn't close to an auto parts store at the time that I changed it because I just happened to have a spare one in the back of my truck from my other 94 Chevy Silverado 1500. And I needed some type of antifreeze or water or something to get me on down the road. So I put water in it. And as you may know, water inside an engine block in cold weather do not mix. So my dumb ass wasn't paying attention to the weather forecast. I wake up one morning and come outside. It was like 10 fucking degrees. And I go to start my truck up. It was running decent. And then I had a hose blow off from the pressures that coolant makes inside the engine while it's running, circulate through the engine. Anyway, long story short, I sprung a leak after that radiator hose blew off. I put it back on and I noticed I had a leak coming from up under the car. So I get down there to look, and lo and behold, my worst fucking nightmare. I had a cracked engine block. Let me get up under here and show you where this crack is. Anyway, if you look up there, I got I have oven cleaner sprayed right there on the side of the block so I can clean it up real good and basically see exactly how wide the crack was or how long it was. So turns out it was about a 5-inch long crack right there on the side of the block. All right. So right now I have hit it once with oven cleaner, cleaned it off real good, sanded it down to the bare metal. A lot of people may be like, well, fuck, engine's cracked, time for a new motor. Well, guess what, guys? I have a remedy. Instead of going out here and spending $400 getting me a junkyard motor or $1,700 buying a brand new rebuilt engine, brace yourself for this one. I found that I could fix that crack on my engine block and get back on the road for $6. And a lot of people may be saying, what? How can he fix a cracked engine block for $6 and still be driving? Wait a minute. Let me show you right here. Booyah. JB Weld works every time or almost every time. Anyway, basically, the JB Weld is going to seal that hold up. This is going to be a two-part video that I'm making. So like I said, right now I'm cleaning the crack up real good. I got it sanded down already. I hit it with oven cleaner again. And I'm going to go inside and get a towel here in a few minutes. I'm going to wipe it off, make sure it's nice and dry and smooth, and making sure that there's no debris inside of the crack. I'm going to hit it with a air hose, blow anything out that may be in there, such as rust or contaminants or something. Basically, you want to get the surface as smooth as possible so the JB Weld will have something to adhere to. I'm going to apply it. I'm going to let it sit until this time tomorrow, which is about 11:30ish in the morning. Then I'm going to come back, fill it up full of antifreeze, check to make sure that the water pump is still good, because water will corrode the bearings in a water pump, and then you need to replace the water pump. Also, water corrodes the inside of the engine, point blank period, creates rust. in the water pump, the thermostat, the hoses, everywhere. It's just not good. So, I mean, if you have an issue where the car's running hot, you can't get to any antifreeze, water will work. It's a temporary fix just until you can get somewhere and get antifreeze. Long story short, do not put water in your block, especially in the wintertime, or else you're going to be making fucking videos like me, or possibly making videos asking people, how can you fix this problem, or what's wrong with my car, this and that. Prime example, I had a guy call me about 2 weeks ago. He was in Europe. He said, "E, I need you to come look at truck. My fucking heat's not working. The heat's not working." So I go and look at the man's truck, and I popped the radiator cap off. It was full of water. Now, he got lucky because there had to be some form of antifreeze in there because it wasn't frozen. It was like 12 degrees outside that day. And 12 degrees froze my fucking engine up full of water. There was ice in the radiator hoses, the upper and lower. Ice on where the thermostat was, right there. It was ice in there when I took that hose off. There was ice inside of the motor, everything. I had to wait until the temperature rose above 32 degrees Fahrenheit in order for my engine to thaw out. And that's another lesson for you people. Water freezes at 32 and below. And the temperature here in St. Louis did not reach above 32 degrees for 2 weeks. So I was immobilized for 2 weeks. Anyway, I popped his radiator cap off, saw that it was full of water, way more water than antifreeze. He got lucky. I told him that was the problem. He didn't believe me. So I told him, well, since you called me over here and you know the problem, I'm going to leave. He said, wait, well, go ahead and drain the water out and put some antifreeze in. I did that, put the antifreeze in, turned the engine on, let it circulate it. Booyah, he had heat. And guess what? It was a quick $25 for me just to come put antifreeze in his vehicle. So if you want to pay me $25 to come put antifreeze in your car, go ahead and put water in it during the wintertime. Anyway, there will be a part 2 to this video shortly. I'm about to go back in the house and get a dry rag, wipe that oven cleaner off the engine, and go ahead and apply this JB Weld. Be looking for part 2 of this 94 Chevy Silverado 1500. This is Manny. Peace.